Hey everybody, it's savagesageyt, and welcome back to my playthrough of Grandia 2. In the last episode, we lost Elena from our party right after I bought her shit, which is pretty fucking rude in my opinion. If you agree with me, go ahead and smash that like button for me to show your support for the series, and consider subscribing to the channel. That helps me out even more. Then after that, Ryudo got an invitation by the Pope himself. So we might as well check that out. Ooh, a St. Heim Bakery. Hello, you be baking bread. Good morning, everyone. My, you've sure got a lot of happy faces today. That's sure to make Lord Granite glad, too. Just look at the smile on you, young man. My, you look as happy as a puppy dog. It's written all over your face. What are you talking about? If you think calling me a puppy dog will help you to meet Elena, you're barking up the wrong tree. Come on now, Ryudo. Nobody said anything about Elena, did they? No, I guess not. The people here at this bakery, they're good workers. Heck of a lot different from the guys like me who come here to beg. If that is how you truly feel, then what prevents you from bettering your position in life? Classy old me, I ain't got nothing but bad memories of work. Why, I could never be like the folks here. Okay. Well then get out of their bakery, dude. You're taking up room. Although I lost my dear husband, I have a wonderful child that we raised, and for that I thank Lord Granite. Everything should be as Lord Granite wishes. May he preserve our wealth. I beseech thee, Lord Granite. You seek divine aid for everything. If it were only that easy. Hey, she's serious. Ryudo's just out here insulting people. That lad really fires up my maternal instincts. Must be his puppy dog eyes. Say, you want to spend the day with me? We must hurry off to the cathedral. Ryudo, we should get going now. Hey, you don't want to go with me? Shoot, there must be an exciting guy hanging around here somewhere. That grandma was trying to snatch you, Ron. Oh my god. The library. Sure. Welcome to the library. Here you may read The Holy Light and The Light of Lord Granite. Each is divided into several volumes, so if you wish to read them in order, start from the left side of the shelf. Oh, I'm just so busy now. When are this many books to keep track of, it's a huge job. You are actually organizing all of the books here? Wow, that is a massive undertaking. Well, I like books, and so I'm good at it. You folks are welcome to read these books, but be sure to put them back afterward, okay? That's fair. I mean, is there actually stuff to read here? The Holy Light, Book 1. Know that long ago, all lived in the light. All knew the love of Granite. The earth was bountiful, and the people's hearts were glad. And so did Valmar find the world. The taint of darkness spread across the land, and the heart of man was despoiled of its innocence. Light and darkness moved to battle. By fate ordained, men too prepared for war. Their numbers divided between light and darkness. And so began the battle of good and evil, fought without ceasing upon the fields of eternity, day yielding not to night. The dead had long ceased to be counted when, at length, Granite and Valmar fixed their eyes upon each other, better to make an end. What? Did Merritt write this? Its formal title is The Holy of Light. Quite an inflated title for a dumbed-down version of the original scripture. This was meant to be read by us common folks, right? Yes, that is right. Have you read it before? Why the hell would I do that? Anyway, I've heard it all before, though not exactly in this form. The Holy Light, Book 2. Darkness fell before the light. The earth was split asunder. Land sunk to the sea, and sea vomited land as Valmar's spirit was sealed. A new moon was hung in the heavens. It is written that the moon burns in remembrance, so misfortune will soon follow. Thus, it portends judgment for the righteous and is called Valmar's moon, for the shadow of the Dark One lies long and heavy. There's much to meditate on within these pages. I'll have to sleep on it, which shouldn't be a problem given the reading material. You should at least be familiar with everything you find boring or difficult to read. Chances are, they're all important. He speaks truly. You guys have been hanging out with Roan too much. The Holy Light, Book 3. The darkness stirred even as the seals were set, anxious again to work upon the hearts of the men, so strong is its hatred of light. And Granite set a part of his spirit aside, fashioning the sun to restore the ruined land. And then, wounded, the light slept. Does not the light of the sun shine even now? Does not the land await the return of its true God? May the light come quickly. Does not Ryudo tire of this? Does not he want to put his fist through this book? May his suffering end quickly. Which part of it bothers you? The part that says, whoopee for Granite, let's run about happily, trailing bright-colored ribbons from our hands. I guess that cannot be helped. It is that kind of book, but it is sort of one-sided. So, why don't we listen to the other side? I'm interested in what the followers of darkness have to say. Have to be fair. I mean, that's true. I like the way you think, Ryudo. The Light of Lord Granite, Chapter 1. Once upon a time, people were in trouble. There was nothing in the world, and the people kept fighting all the time. One day, a huge light appeared in the sky and began to shine on the earth. The light blessed the earth and told the people to stop fighting. The light was Lord Granite. The people listened to Lord Granite and stopped fighting. Then the world became beautiful. Trees grew everywhere, birds sang sweetly, and the fish played in the blue seas. Seeds rode the wind, and flowers bloomed all over. The land became a true paradise. The people all praised Lord Granite and lived happily. This is painful. How many young minds have been totally warped by this bogus story? You have to admit, this is quite a major work. I've never heard of it. Which explains why your eyes aren't glazed over like everyone else's. What stories do they tell kids where you're from, Merrick? The sun also rises and the sun also sets. The rivers run into the sea and the sea is not full. The rain returns into the heavens. Such is the manner in which our cycles begin. The legends are taught to the young, even as I was instructed while yet a youth. Tree grows, bear eats tree. Tree falls, bear builds dam. More trees grow. I get it. I guess I said beaver, not bearer. I can't read. Sorry. The Light of Lord Granite, Chapter 2. But one day the sky suddenly grew cloudy. The daytime became as dark as night, and a heavy rain began to fall. A scary monster came to make traps to catch people who didn't care of their hearts. These people became monsters. One after another, the monsters began to attack the people who were living happily. Lord Granite saw that the bad people were doing and lifted a giant sword to protect the good people from the monsters. Some people had run away when they saw the monsters, but when they saw Lord Granite fighting, they came back to help. The battle lasted for a long time, and the people who had become monsters did not live through it. To keep any more people from dying, Lord Granite decided to fight the king of the monsters, whose name was Valmar. Your people burden themselves with dread at a tender age. Your fear of demons and darkness must indeed be great. I want to know. I've never seen a demon. What are you saying? You misspeak. What are you talking about? Miss Millennia! Ah, right. But even if she is the wings of Valmar, which doesn't make much sense, she's not like the chumps in this story. I mean, fair enough. Maybe Ryoto has a little crush? Who knows? Yeah, I just like to show off that little library there. I think it's kind of fun. Hopefully you guys didn't mind too much getting a little lore here. I don't need to talk to that guy. Fuck that guy. What about you, though? You folks sure look flashy, eh? Well, just look at all those things you're wearing. My. Oh, they're tools of the trade. Oh, I see. You're peddlers, are you? Even though you're young, it's a tough business. Maybe I'll buy something. No, we're not selling any of our shit. We're killing things. You can't have any of my mana eggs or my adventure books, you son of a bitch. Let's go to the Granite Cathedral. I'm impressed. This place is quite crazy. Looks even better in the HD. Welcome to Granite Cathedral. It's a little over texturized, but that's okay. Ignore that. It's gorgeous. We love it. 10 out of 10. Quite remarkable in its proportions. The thoughts of its architect twist and wind almost palpably through the sculpted stone. How beautiful! It must have taken forever to build. You must be Mr. Ryoto. His Holiness awaits in the audience chamber. Okay. Guess we'll go there. Stop gawking. Move it. Ryoto's my favorite protagonist. We love him. Hello? Hello. Mr. Ryoto, please go inside. I'm sorry, but your companions must wait outside. Did he say my friends could come? He has important things to discuss with you, so... Oh, it's alright. I don't mind. I can wait. Can I at least wait somewhere interesting? Ah, our library is most interesting. There will find many important books about the doctrine of our church. Mr. Ryoto, can I talk to you really quick? Sure, man. There might be some interesting information at the library. I will check it out. Clever boy, more clever than other little boys I know. So may I lead you two to the library? Go ahead, lead. Well then, Mr. Ryoto, please go in. You two, this way, please. This way. Ryoto, we'll be waiting in the library. Okay. Yeah, I'll meet up with you later. What does the Pope want with Ryoto, though? Ryoto's crude and rude and doesn't seem very Pope material, if you ask me. service is still in progress. Please be quiet. This way. That went by pretty quick. I didn't even touch a button. Seems like the inside is just as impressive as the outside. This looks pretty cool. Oh, there's Elena. She's singing.
Bring to this world light, peace, and harmony.
Your Holiness Zera, please calm our anxious hearts. What can we do to rid the world of the terrifying darkness?
You must bolster your soul. If you leave no chink in the armor of your soul, then the darkness will be forced to leave.
Please save us from Valmar.
You must not falter. We must all not give in to darkness. I cannot save you. You must save yourselves.
Your Holiness Zera, please lend me your ear.
Yes, what should we do?
What will happen to the world?
Quiet! We are here to bring peace to the world. How can one do so in a panic? Everyone, please, calm down.
Yet, Your Highness Zera, the recent rumors of the revival of Valmar are not going away. I have even heard reports that the rumors might be true. Right, High Priestess Celine? At this rate, the day of darkness seems unavoidable.
But we must not strike fear in the hearts of the people we are trying to save. Doing so would surely go against the will of Lord Granus. What do you say, Cardinal Oro?
Oh, when the day of darkness comes, the world will most definitely be destroyed. I don't know what we can do.
Celine, do not misunderstand me. I'm not saying that the action the Cathedral Knights took was wrong. But you went too far. You must not frighten the people away from Lord Granus.
Yes, Your Holiness.
You must all remain on guard, so that darkness cannot take advantage of you. Please, everyone, back to your rooms.
Yeah. So, I mean, at least he seems to have a right head on his shoulders. He told Celine that she was batshit crazy. Respectfully. So, that's good. Mr. Ryudo, please, come. Nice speech. Please, accept my apologies. I did not mean to make you wait. That was a weird interaction. I'm sorry for having called upon you on such short notice, but my request is not an ordinary one. Please, to the next room. Elena. She didn't say shit to you, Ryudo. What the hell? I wonder what the problem is there. Alright, let's go. Over here to the Pope's room. We're going to his room? What kind of situation is this, huh? Where do you sleep, bud? Maybe behind that curtain. I thank you for what you have done on Elena's behalf, but now I have a special request to make. Before we get to that, tell me, what about Elena? Will she be alright? You ask if the presence of Valmar can be driven from her. Sadly, I must tell you that is beyond even my power. However, if the sword of Granus can be recovered, there may yet be hope for us all. This is why I've asked you here. Keep talking. I want you to find the divine sword, the Granus saber. The sword which slew the Dark One must be returned to us if the light is to be restored in this world. You still haven't made an actual request, but I get the idea. Yes, Elena has told me much. Enough for me to know that you are the only one capable of contending with the darkness. Naturally, this request must seem absurd to you. However, as your reward, we shall give you whatever you request. Suddenly, this conversation has become more interesting. However, when you depart, I wish for Elena to accompany you. Why bring her along? You sure you don't want to cast a few wards against Valmar instead? Unfortunately, we can do nothing more for Elena now. We would be unable to protect her from Valmar even if she were to remain here. She will be safer with you, Mr. Ryudo. You're right, your request is absurd. The pieces of Valmar struggle for dominance, each attempting to devour the others in order that the darkness will be restored. According to prophecy, once the pieces unite, the day of darkness will come upon us, and all mankind will be destroyed. So what do? Sharpen a pointy stick? Ryudo's such a dick. Lord Granite has yet to recover from battle. Thus our world heeds toward darkness, lacking the guiding hand of light. Were we to possess the Granite Saber, we would at least be able to bring back some of the light of Lord Granite. Then can Elena be saved and our world protected from the advent of the day of darkness. Any idea where this sword might be? Unfortunately, our holy book says only that it rests with the Legion of Darkness. I'm sorry, that's not vague enough for me. Could you be a little bit less specific? Ugh, I need some time to think it over. I'll wait until tomorrow for your answer. I've prepared rooms for you, so please stay here tonight. Ah, but I see I have tired you. Rest and return tomorrow. But please, consider my offer. I hope you will accept it. Interesting. Elena, are you alright? Has something happened? Oh, do not worry about me. I just want you to think long and hard about Pope Zera's request. Okay. Well, I guess we're staying here in the cathedral tonight, so shit. Elena, what's with you? Ryudo, do as he asked, please. Not for me, but for everyone. The world. Okay. Well, Ryudo's gonna go take a little nappy nap right now. What could His Holiness be thinking of at this rate? Cardinal Oro. Ryudo, I believe was your name. Just what did His Holiness Zera tell you? Huh? He asked me to find some divine sword. I see! I question His Holiness' selection of his emissaries. A task this great surely requires someone with more experience. Careful with your words, aren't you, old man? I'd be careful with my judgment were I you. Experience I have. Patience, I don't. Insolence! Listen well, stripling. It is best you abandon your search, for it is not for a childish whelp to find the Granite Saber. Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to ignore you, and then I'm going to leave. You just stay there. Stay. Good boy. Ashes! What could His Holiness Zera be thinking? That fool boy's insolence? Or insorcience? I don't even know what that is. Insouciant? I don't know. Will be the ruin of our day when the day of darkness comes. Whatever. Whatever shall we do? I don't know, go do something yourself, bro, instead of fucking bitching at Ryudo. He doesn't care. You think Ryudo cares about your bitching, dude? He doesn't. This place is pretty cool, too. I like the reflective floors. I think it's a pretty dope design. Excuse me, bitch. Now, where's the library? I think it's over here. That's the guest room corridor. Is over here the library, then? Balcony. I think the library's this way. I kind of forget. We can go all the ways. It doesn't matter that much. Guest room. Library. Ha ha ha. Hello, friends. The script is unfamiliar to me. Wow, this is really interesting. Oh, Mr. Ryudo, what did he have to say? You mean when he was actually talking out of his mouth? Nothing that wasn't completely ridiculous. So he wants you to find the divine sword in order to halt the day of darkness? A dubious undertaking. We walk unguided through shadows. The only clue in the words is the divine sword rests within the Legion of Darkness. You find anything else about that? No, not in this place. Anyway, Mr. Ryudo, you ought to read some of these books too. They have lots of detail about Valmar and Granus, the battle of good and evil, the day of darkness, and even the divine sword. Dinner waits in the other room, and books do not spoil or grow cold without use. I mean, they might go cold, but it's fine. We're not trying to eat them. I get what Mary's saying. And I agree. Hello. I heard that dinner's ready. It will be ready very soon. Please wait a little while. What the hell, Mary? Why would you say dinner's ready if it's not ready, bud? What good is it to chase after fancy now that the threat of darkness is upon us? No one has ever found the divine sword. How can he be so nonchalant about matters of such weight? I must consult my auguries and for some means of holding back the darkness. So what the hell is this? This is an evil sign. The day of darkness draws near. What? This light. Oh no, Millennia, you just out there chilling on the balcony, girl? You can't do that. Ah! The wings of Valmar! Valmar here in the cathedral! Someone come quickly! Nobody can save you from Valmar, bro. Truly, bread is the body's life, as the earth is to the spring from it. So also fine bread is loam for the soul. Well, this bread is delicious. Mr. Ryudo, are you going to eat? Roan, Mary, I'm going to look for that damn sword. I thought you would say that. The sword interests me, for I have not before heard of its like. You two coming along? It was evermore my intent. Please, let me come along too. I could use your help. I appreciate it. If it is as His Holiness Zera says, this has some meaning for me too. What do you mean? Well, you see... Damn it, not again, we're eating! Please, excuse me. I'm told that Valmar has taken human form and entered the cathedral. Have you seen any suspicious persons? Huh? No, no one has been here. Please, excuse the interruption, I must go. Must be Millennia. What the hell is she thinking? I mean, you're right. I can't even say you're probably right. We know you're right, Ryudo. And no one knows what the fuck Millennia's thinking. She's just, you know, Millennia. Oh. She must be in the cathedral somewhere. She's probably up on this balcony. Duh, we saw her up there, right? Oh, girl, what are you doing? Millennia. So, you're gonna look for the Granite Saber, right, Ryudo? You, what the hell are you doing here? You're practically standing on a dinner plate of Granus. Oh, like I care. If Granus ever wakes up, the big god can smack me stupid, long as I get to follow you around again, Ryudo. Ugh, I don't think you've thought this through. See, when we find the sword, we're going to use it to stab evil people. Oh, you're concerned about me? No one has ever been such a gentleman to me before. Just do what you think is best. I don't think you understand what I'm saying here, Millennia. Don't worry about me. I know what I want, and we're running out of time. Running out of time? What do you mean? Girl. You can just infer what they did all night. Just kidding, they slept. I don't know, it's a weird place to cut the cutscene. Girl, shut up. She thinks we're gonna steal her books. Fuck you, I'll steal your book if I want. Just write another one. I'm just kidding, obviously. His Holiness Zera is waiting. Oh yeah, we gotta give him our answer. Hi Elena, you remember flying around last night or no? Well, Mr. Ryudo, have you made up your mind? One question. When we get the Granite Saber, will it belong to you or the church? And how will it be used? The sole purpose of the sword is to strike down Valmar. As such, it belongs to none, for this great hope Granis has given to all. I'll take your word for it. They both agree. Time to rock. We'll find the Granite Saber, but not for the sake of Granis or the church. Ryudo! Look, I'm sick of all the suffering in the world. Granis won't do anything about it, then someone has to. Well, well, Mr. Ryudo. Elena, you should leave now as well. Your sword brims with light. Be strong in your mission, and do not yield your heart. Yes, Your Holiness Sarah. Farewell. Lord Granis spoke to me last night. I am permitted to tell you this. Ryudo must face the past, should he desire the divine sword. You should remember this. You should also take this along. It is sure to be useful. Book of Priests! It is useful! Elena, take care, and remember well our words. Your Holiness. Ryudo, thank you for accepting this request. I wasn't going to let a dainty little princess mince and prance around without her faithful and obedient bodyguard. Oh, Ryudo, you... Miss Elena, we're together again! Our paths again are as one. It is good. Thank you, everyone. Come on, let's get moving. Yay, and just like that, Elena's back. You guys really thought she left? Come on. Come on. And they even kept her equipped. Isn't that great? Now, we did get a new book, the Book of Priests. And so this one has life up again. This one has mental, which is kind of nice. Ups water and forest skills, water and blizzard, earth and forest skills. So first and foremost, I guess we'll get the life up and max that out. That's just a handy one to have on deck and ready. As far as these, I don't know. Slow defensive, sure. What's this one? Oh, cuts. That's not one. Not that useful. Let's save some of those to just invest in our own people again. So Ryudo, let's get to Seiken Slash to 4. That's almost master. Everybody else is at the 1,000 waiting. Yeah, let's do this one. Dragon Rise. That's an actually pretty good spell as well. Let's go to the eggs. Gravity Egg. We almost have Burn Flame fully on there. We'll get Fiora. That's fine. Let's up those one more. Burn Flame. Let's get that maxed there. Healer. Yes. Oh, all healer. Even better. Because this is to all friends. So let's get that one all the way up maxed, please. Thank you. Attack with Explosion. That's boom. Not too bad. I actually think I kind of want to switch things around a little bit, so instead of you having the Mist Egg, here. You can have the Gravity Egg, and then, Mary, you can have the Mist Egg, and that's fine. Because it's not like the Mist Egg does anything too crazy. As far as skills, everybody's pretty much full, so that's why I'm not too worried about it right now, but later, it'll get good. Instead of abandonment, let's actually give you this new life up that we just maxed out. 1830. There you go, Roan. So everybody except for Elena is gonna be pretty thick. Thick! With 3 C's, dude. No squishiness here, only thickness. Never thought we'd travel together again. I'm counting on you, Elena, okay? I feel the same way, Ryudo. Rowan, Merrick, and Sky, too. I'm counting on all of you. This time, it might be a little bit more difficult for us. Difficult times are indeed upon us. Welcome is the comfort of friends in this hour. That's right. Traveling would not be fun at all without you, Miss Elena. But where to travel to? The Divine Sword is held by the Legion of Darkness. We can't just knock on their door, grab it, and run. I'm not familiar with this Divine Sword. I remember, in the Holy Book containing a passage, the people of darkness continue to hide deep in the bowels of the earth. Is it a metaphor, or is this more substance in it? Perhaps it is with these people we shall find the Legion of Darkness. Perhaps, if we visit the kingdom of Serum, where I lived, we might learn the meaning of these words. Got a lead? No, I just thought we might learn something useful. What other knowledge could we what other knowledge have we which would intimate? I feel like there's some spelling errors here. Maybe Merrick just knows a lot of fucking words I don't know. A course of action. Something about confronting my past, which probably means Melphis. Surely it has been none but he. Melphis. Long time it has been, brother. Now, you two. Anyway, the Kingdom of Serum, what is it like? Well, climate is warm and there is lots of water. Very good country. We don't need a weather report, kid. We need to find some leads, and we might as well start in the Kingdom of Serum. The Kingdom of Serum lies to the east of the St. Heim Mountains. Come on, let's go! To the east of the St. Heim Mountains, eh? Well, I guess we might as well go to the Kingdom of Serum. That's our one and only lead that we have, so it's like, sure, we'll go for it. But we'll probably have to do that in the next episode. So let's go to the inn and save. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Grandia 2. Make sure to smash that like button for me if you have not already to see more content like this and support my series. And consider subscribing. That helps me out even more. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, toodaloo. Have a good day. Never trust a fart.